In this week's weekly review, we are going to be going over the pairs that we looked at last week. So last week on US dollar Swiss franc, on the daily, I sent out this to members saying to look to go bearish. And let's go to the US Swiss franc. This was a trade based off of the daily right up here, and I said we should see the market fall and correct, and we were able to take one trade. So we got in on this trade here. We had the market fall. When the market fell, I took profit as we started approaching some of these levels here. Then we had the market push back up to the level, break out, and then break right back in the range. So this is where we're currently at. So on this one, we were able to take advantage of this first push down here, 119 pips on the US dollar Swiss franc. All right, so that was the US dollar Swiss franc, 119 pips last week. The next trade that I shared, or the setup that we shared, was Euro Aussie. We had no trade on the Euro Aussie as the market basically did not come all the way back. Now, I did share with you all that this was a trade off of the daily. So as you could see on the Euro Aussie, on the daily, we pushed up and we're now working our way back. So we don't quite have an entry as yet. As I shared with you all, these were the two options here, and you can see this is what was sent out to members, and now the market has pulled back to this level. So this week here, we'll be looking to execute the same game plan on the Euro Aussie. If we stay above 1.5400 area, if we stay above that area, 1.5350 to be exact, right? If we come back below, then we'll be looking to sell. But if we stay above this area and we start to see some rejection here, we'll be looking to go bullish on the Euro Aussie all the way up to some of these higher levels here. So no trade on the Euro Aussie. Next pair that we looked at from last week would have been the Euro US dollar. And again, this was one where we took 3 trades in total last week. We got stopped out on the first trade and we made profits on the other 2 trades. So if we go, this was a trade shared on the 4 hour, and let me go to show you all. On the 4 hour, all right, this is where we were when I said that we should be looking to sell a break or a push down here. We corrected first and we took a trade up in this area here based on this level, and the market went and stopped us out. So the first trade on this, I think we lost about 40 pips, right? 35 pips we lost on the Euro US dollar first. The second trade we took when this market came up here to the 618 of this fib, we took an entry here, and when the market pushed down to this first level here, we got out. So it was actually 2 trades, not 3 trades on this one. I think we had 3 entries, because what we did, I used this level right here for an exit. So when the market pushed down here, I said if you were not in and the market came back up, you could have entered again. But for this video, I'm only going to be counting one setup. So I am going to be counting once the market came down here to this level here. We took 116 pips on the Euro US dollar. And the last pair that we looked at from last week would have been the US dollar, the US 30, sorry. And for the US 30, this is where we were at. The market came up here. Again, we had a very small loss. And this is why I like these areas, guys. Because on this one, we took a loss of... This one was 200 pips, I believe. 221 pips that we took a loss of on this US 30. Now, everybody know the US 30 trades a bit more aggressively. So on this one, I told clients to take half of the lot size that they would have regularly traded, and that would have allowed us to basically only lose 100 and what let's say 110 pips on this one at a regular lot size that we would have traded as compared to all the other trades. All right, so when I trade US 30 and when I trade gold, I trade them because of how aggressive they are. We trade them with half the lot sizes based on the entries and the setups. That way, if we are wrong like we were here on this one, then the market doesn't wipe out your account or wipe out all the losses for the week. So that brings our total for this week to, let's check it up. So we had 119 on the US Swiss franc, I believe it was. We didn't have any trade on the Euro Aussie. We lost $35 and then made 116, all right, on the Euro US dollar, and then we lost 110 on the US 30. So that was it for this week. We had a total of 90 pips. We had some losses this week and that's fine, but we were still positive overall. 90 pips total for the week on the setups that were shared, guys.